Okay, the update on that engine is um, ran on the inspection. The motor control board was warm but not hot. I may want to open up some vents because I know that particular tender has no ventilation. It's all enclosed. The engine itself, the motor fields and the brushes were warm but not hot. Nothing was problematic. The armature rotated freely, as did the linkage, and the linkages were all intact. We didn't lose any screws. There's no visible wear anywhere on the fields or the armature or the linkage or anything. Backlash was nominal. It seemed to be about the same as it was when it went out. What it needs now is a headlight, and I might put in a backup light, and I might want to do some railings just to give it a little more bling around the cab. And the flicker fire light, it has a firebox, doesn't have a flicker fire light. So I'm going to do those. I'm going to put it on the shelf for now. I'm going to put it in the to be done box with these notes. And as we get closer to the end of the month, I'll pull it out and do those final bits to it, and then we'll see if anybody's interested in buying it from us. The next engine I was going to do was the 290, and it's over there. It's not ready. I had borrowed its wheels of its tender to do the smoke car, which is the next of the smoke things. Didn't do it today. It took too long. But I'm going to build some wheels for it and get it set up for the next run. So I went to the next engine down, which is a 302, which had smoke. So I have it smoke. I started, it seemed to run. I put in the new armature that we have, and it seemed sluggish. And I think, oh, this is great. The only thing I could do is take it apart. And when I did, I found that the piston in the smoke was gummy, really like just full of gunk. Gooey like, and so I cleaned that and got that going. I went through the wheels and the chassis, and they're lovely. I mean, they just spin like crazy, and there's no problem there. And then I'm going through the armature, and I come to find out it had a pull-more armature, which I was a little excited about, until I ran the fields ohms out, and I had 1.7, 1.7, 3.5. 1.7, 1.7, 3.5. Oh, that's not what I expected. I got a hunch this is going to have to get rewound, and I'm not in the mood for that. And they want money for that, so I'm just going to sit on it for a while. I will get it rewound because it is a pull-more. I do have a bag. I'll have to go through my bag and see what I have. So he needs an armature, and then I can reassemble him. And he has this was a failed paint on my part. I was building a train for a little girl. We called it the Girly Train, and it was going to be in the Frozen theme, the Frozen the movie. And this was the paint job we decided, and I painted it and I put it together, but something else went on. I don't know what happened, but anyway, we didn't use this particular tender, and I just put this lid on. I do have factory lids that goes with this, so I'll have to take this apart. My disappointment was it did have these running lights up here, so I'll have to try to find more of those. I can get some LEDs and stick in there. So while I do this work, I'm gonna change that out. Meanwhile, my other half is going to be making wheels. There is no other half, I'm just saying it. It's going to make some trucks for that guy. And the third half is going to be making the switch out on the smart car, or the smoke car, the hotbox car for the carbon fiber PETG heater, so we don't have a heat problem with that. And then we'll have to construct my favorite, right? The chimney. The stack, route the smoke where you want it. Oh my! Oh, and I have the fire LEDs that go in that car, so I can do the fire LEDs as well. Put that together, so that'll be interesting because it's going to have light and smoke. But on a flip a switch, and it takes off. Okay, that's how that's going to work. All right, that's it for the day. My printer just stopped. Oh God, I got to talk to Andy. It just stopped. It's not working. All right, I'll find out what's going on there. Anyway, engines are fine. That little guy ran. I mean, it really ran. I was impressed. The Northern is up there. Don't know why. Oh, his rubber tires came off. Isn't that funny? His rubber tires came off. His rubber tires not. Okay. All right. That's it. That's the update. Later, gang.